Hello food lovers from around the world and welcome to my channel. We all know the South American tortillas, right? The soft flat breads made from either corn or wheat flour. But do we all know the Spanish tortilla? They are completely different. The Spanish tortilla is like a giant potato omelette eaten for breakfast, but not necessarily for breakfast. It is super tasty and it only requires some staple ingredients to make. Let's see them. Peeled potatoes, eggs, onion, salt and pepper, and optionally some cheese. I used Gruyere because we love its flavor, but you can use any kind or leave it out completely. It's up to you. We begin by slicing the potatoes in thicker slices. Next, we peel the onion. We cut it in half and slice it the same thickness as the potatoes. We grate the cheese and we are ready for the next step. Traditionally, the potato slices are fried in oil, but I like to boil them in water with some salt for a healthier version, and I have found that the taste is just as good. We also sauté the onions in a different pan with a little olive oil. If you guys like potato recipes, I encourage you to try these other two from my channel. My mother's-in-law Egyptian potatoes in a flavorful tomato sauce and the Russian potato piroshki, which are soft breads stuffed with mashed potatoes. They are both amazing. I will leave their links in the description box of this video together with the ingredients for our tortilla. When the onion caramelizes and has this brownish color, we set it aside. We check if the potatoes are boiled. We want them to be about 80 to 90% done, as they will continue cooking later on in the pan. Meanwhile, we crack the eggs. Season them with some salt and pepper and whisk them really well. We drain the potato slices and put them in the bowl. We add the onions and mix everything well. Our mixture is ready to be cooked. In the same pan that we caramelized the onions, we put some olive oil and heat it well. Then we pour half of the egg and potato mixture. We sprinkle the grated cheese and cover it with the rest of the mixture. I first had this tortilla when I traveled to Valencia in Spain and we went to a local market. There was a little shop in the market that sold only freshly made tortillas. I remember they had them stuffed with various things such as cheese, canned tuna, ham, mushrooms, and some that I don't even remember. So feel free to experiment and try different fillings and see which one you will like best. I use these two chopsticks to help everything settle and also to create little holes for the egg to run down and cook better. We cover the pan and cook on medium-low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes or until we see that the edges have set and just the middle is a little runny. You can check under it with a spatula. Make sure it is on lower heat, otherwise the bottom will burn. We'll have to flip it soon, so we don't want the egg to be too runny or it will spill everywhere. So I lifted the edges a little and let most of the egg go under to cook. Now we are ready to flip it, which is the trickiest part. We must use a big flat plate that we put over the pan, and then with one fast move we turn it upside down, just like this. We pour a little more olive oil in the pan and slide the tortilla in. We tuck the sides in and cover it again for 5 more minutes. It doesn't need more than that because almost everything is cooked at this point. It is ready. Time to flip it again. Don't worry, this time it is easier as it's cooked. A sprinkle of chopped parsley, and we are ready to dig in. Let me show you a slice. It was still hot when I cut into it, but it actually tastes better at room temperature or barely warm. It looks so good, and that caramelized onion gives it so much flavor. It's crazy. It is a very simple dish, very affordable to make, but packed with deliciousness. In our home, we eat it for breakfast or just throughout the day when we feel like. Give it a try and let me know if you also enjoyed it. Also, let me know in the comments below what recipe would you like seeing me cook next. Thank you for watching, thank you for sharing and liking, subscribing, and I will see you again in the next video recipe. Bye!